Hey everybody, how are you? How was your weekend? Everything's doing what I wanted to do here, but I didn't know what to do today. So I thought what we'd do is Luna Lovegood. I'm sorry, what? Oh, alright. He waited until I went live to ask me a question. Um, trying to remember the name of that page. I'm cutting for the mountains. Mountains are calling, that one, the big one. And I messed up a couple cuts, and so I decided I wasn't going to keep doing that. Hmm. Watching this camera is just a little funny. Anyway, I'm going to put that there. So I'm kind of afraid to cut on this while hanging out with you guys. Oh, and I wasted so much time doing this, I have to make a couple copies too. So we're going to do a couple things. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? You doing okay? I'm going to have to play games with my headset because I might not have been on top of things when I was coming up to this here live. So I'm going to have to switch in a few minutes because it's a game to see what charges the fastest. Is what we're doing. Luna is what we're working with. Um, that is Luna. These are the actual pages, but I don't want to go through my only copy. I done fucked that up with Hagrid, so I'm going to see about taking a couple copies and not interrupting my dog.
Okay, is that working? Sarah, can you hear me? I don't think that's working. That needs to be. Um, you can hear me right now? I don't know that it looks right on the screen, but it says it's default, but you can hear me? Okay, cool. I'm gonna just leave it right the fuck at it the way it is. But I got the other one charging. I forgot it tries to make museum quality copies. It was one of its glitches. I wonder if I could just stack these so I don't have to keep coming back. Okay, there's one. And take it out of here and try. Is that gonna work? of the reasons why I stopped using this printer. Alright, there is one copy. But now it wants to tell me that it's out of memory. You don't need memory, you just need to take a picture. Oh, and that looks... Is that how that's supposed to... That changed the size. Why would it do that? Okay, I'm just holding it up to the light. No, it just didn't. Why would it do that? Just one, please. I'm going to try black and white because it didn't put any color on it anyway. So it's just 100%. It doesn't need to be best quality now. I'm trying to change that. What are you working on, Sarah? You doing some knitting tonight? I wish I could put a sunshade here for you, Daisy. I don't know how to do that. Okay, we'll talk about what colors I was thinking. Probably don't need that. Let's come over to here. I'm gonna need to pick up, oops, the fabric for the yarns we're calling. I guess we're not really cutting that. Alright. So she's kind of pale. So we could do this. We could just do flat out white for her face. I was thinking that as the background with some yellow hair. I don't know what this is really doing. I might have to see if Robert can carry this upstairs. This is the actual pattern. And again with kind of a fucked up I mean, I guess if I blend them, I can have one damn pattern, but that's not really cool. Yeah, because that basically makes, I'd use the light box. I wonder why the photocopier's adding like a header space. That doesn't seem right. Hi, whoever's seconded and popped on here. We're trying to do Luna. And most of the pieces will be just fine, but this one doesn't want to copy very well. Well, as I screw with that, okay, then I was thinking this older black marble, which I'll have to press because that's pretty bad. I don't know what to do about that piece. I'll put some steam on this, or some heat on that, just so we can see what we're working with. Look like an accordion. Alright, it's not fantastic, but black robes. I'm thinking pink shirt. I know, it's a stretch, right? And I kind of liked that for her bag. And then for her leggings that she has down here, or whatever she did to that, it would be maybe some combination of lime green, a burgundy, and a blue dot, which is all pulled from here. What do you think? Will that work? Before I go over there, I have to take another one of these with me. Let's do this one. This one should be safe. I really don't like how it's adding all that space. It cut off all of my... I'm gonna have to double copy some things. That's just weird. Like I got time for that. Okay, well, I think this is probably the direction we're gonna go. We're gonna have to do some jotting of some notes on the papers. Let's come over here. G1 is the tunic. Pink. D4 is the strap. Tunic, skin, and robe. I'm so glad I wrote it on there because now I'm going to recopy that. Alright. And then we've got here, we're going to be I'm gonna have to look at the color, but I think this is robe. And that is bag. I have to do this one again with the other side. This is some very bullshit. That's me. Okay, this one's okay. This one's okay because there's plenty of space. All right. that one's good. We can put that away. I would think we'd be done with that one. It's some of these that I've got to copy a couple times. I'm not really happy about it. Where is... Oh, I'm recopying. So I can fix this one. That's all I needed. Because it didn't leave my allowances around it. This ought to be a real shit show, too. So we're going to put this side... Oh, it's not done. For fuck's sake. Why it thinks it has to be best quality. We've tried to take it off. Did it fuck it up again? It did. Because it needs to be that way. Alright. I've got one other little mark on there I can take a look at and see if that'll help fix that. What the hell is on me? Dinner, I guess. Well, kids have been selling, which are nice. Where's my scissors? My purple handled big ones. We're gonna hope nobody took them. What part do we want to start with here? That's okay. This tunic piece is going to be real simple. I'm going to glue it to the fabric and call it good. Trim it. People. Alright. That's too short. Still gonna mark that. Yes, it takes so fucking long to start the next one. Alright, let's see about that line that's in here. Oh, wait. Let's see if this is opposite of the one I have at the shop. That could be. It's been a while since I've used this one. Could be a lineup issue. It's kind of what it's looking like. Alright, I need just this guy. If you haven't watched it already, we did finish up the Bugsy backpack. Oops. Finished this today. It turned out really cute. Some WD-40 or something. I don't need. I'm fighting migraine. This is the strap, skin. There they are. Tunic and this little dude. Oh, this is one of her legs, so I don't know what order we're gonna do. Maybe we should wait on that because we gotta pick the order. But this is robe. Yay! There's those. Let's see how this looks. That might be perfect. I might have figured it out. Yep. That looks great. So I'm going to put this one back through. Now that I know the trick. Okay. How we doing? This. I'm gonna see about cutting these out with the rotary cutter because the squeaking is not helping my head. Let's turn this the right way. Alright, so let's turn them both then, shall we? This is going to be background. Background, skin, robe, hair. The only thing that really ends up colored, but I'll mark it anyway. Robe. It just helps later when you're not overly thinking, oh, this is going to be, did I call it a bag? Should use the same terminology. Robe, strap, I didn't. Alright, we'll call it what we want. Tote or bag? Bag it is. Whoops. This was bag. This was robe. Easy enough to get them confused. Okay. And that one I did too. So these need to be cut apart. That needs to be cut apart. Time for me to go back, get some more jelly bellies. I think I'm going to pick my flavors this time. Because I don't think I want cinnamon. Red Hots. Kind of messes with everything. So this should be pretty easy. If it's in the center, it's the face. If it's yellow, it's yellow. If it's on the outside, it's background. But let's see. Okay. EQ8, huh? Interesting. Somebody figured out how to do this in eQuilter. Don't remember who I bought it from. Sorry. I mean, I'm sure. I think I found it at one point. It might be in the notes. But let's Do we want to think about what order? I don't know why I felt like this whole thing had come. We picked the yellow, right? Alright. So, if that is background, Luna, we still have to pick a skin. Her robe, tunic, handbag, tote, doohickey. Do we want it to be green? Do we want it to be just copy it? I wanted to make sure that this was different enough blue that it didn't look like that does. I don't know. You have to let me know. If you have an opinion by the time we get there. Let's start at the top and work our way down then, I guess. Whoops. Being as I don't have a lot of people with opinions. I'll definitely do it on my own, however. And see, that's even a different white than that. So there's 3 whites. That's too white. She's really pale though, isn't she? I kind of feel like... But is that too white? That's Voldemort white. Maybe this should be it. Alright, what are we gonna do? Well, we've got to cut some of this out quieter. I have a lot of things that I'm cutting, and I'm marking them. This is fabric K. It's a piece 4x6, and then I'll have how many of each one. So I'm gonna need some scratch paper here. And I get really conservative and made things way too small, so these are probably going to be way too big. Someday I'll figure out the right size. Alright, there's that piece, which is what we're going to start with. We're going to have all of these lovelies. This is gonna go here, maybe, probably. All right, well, that's good to know. Phew. Alright. Being as I have gathered you all here today. If somebody refers to the Pacific Northwest, what states does that encompass? To me, this is kind of, I thought, a no-brainer. I thought it's always the 3 states, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, is considered the Pacific Northwest. I got people arguing that they need to take Idaho out. That's not part of the Pacific Northwest. I'm like, well, there's about half the population that begs to differ. Oh, she woke up a little bit. Oh, I missed one. Alright, let's sneak another bite. Hey, Katie. How's it going? How is your neck of the world? I'm sneaking a bite of food, sorry. I ate today, but evidently I'm hungry. Oops. I don't really care. It's not all that important. Still gonna end up with a bunch of paper on the table, aren't I? You okay, my dog? Yeah, catch up. Catch up. Mm-hmm. Tape. Do I have tape over here? No, I'm gonna wing it to the last piece anyway. Okay? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Number 1, face. I hope we were okay with that as our face choice, because that's where we gotta start. What have you been working on, Katie? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Mm-hmm. Starting. If you didn't go see the last episode, it's short, of the backpack, you should. Turned out cute. Alright. Do we think this is too wild for the yellow? Where'd the yellow go? Oh. Let's see. In the real movie, she wasn't quite this yellow. I'm gonna have to look her up, aren't I? Alright, shall we? I must have knocked that camcorder a little bit better. Luna. So she was a really pale blonde. So, yeah. I found, okay, well, if we're going to try to copy her, sinus headache, I think. Okay. Does that mean then that's a better choice? Maybe. But we went over the top with the orange on the Weasleys. I'm gonna go over the top. Okay, decision made. Been there, done that, right? We've all done it. Alright, Luna. Get out over there and look in your specs. Dropping everything. This has just been a weird day. I was supposed to start the day off with a massage. I was really looking forward to this massage. Like I told customers about it. I get one once a month. It's what keeps me upright. It is maintenance. It is not a luxury. And I don't remember what the reason was, but I couldn't have mine in March. There we go. Something, I can't remember what it was. But I couldn't have it in March. And Shop Hop has started. You know, it's absolutely crazy. So excited to have it. She forgot to write it down. So I have literally put my foot on the gas after backing out of my driveway. Right in front of the house right here. And I get the ding. And it says, oh, shit. I'm sorry. Forgot to write it down. And then Scappoose, I don't have my trailer. I fucked up. I do. I get it. But I didn't even get a follow-up from her. A options to reschedule or... And I'm in so much pain. Shit. Shit happens. I don't want that thread. We are going to pack up some of this. I've got it, I've got it. Okay. Like, it might be, it's definitely time for more drugs. It doesn't help that I'm getting a headache too. But I did something to my shoulder. Might have something to do with shop up. Or I slept on it wrong. Or combination. Who knows? Okay. There's that. Sorry, I saw thread in it. Didn't worry about it. Didn't think about what colors I'd be sewing. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some scissors. Two. I need a different dish for that. Alright, I'm going to oh, we're going to have another stuffy class in June, if anybody's interested. And that's why that wasn't going to work, because I need to trim it. We're just going to see about putting both earbuds in, and we'll see if you can still hear me. Yay! Alright, yellow. Oh, my noggin. We might not be on very long tonight. I'm sorry. But I am getting a headache. The weather must be shifting somehow. Oh my god, I had the best 45 minutes until I realized she wasn't going to be part of it. But when I was on my way to work Saturday is work crew day for the chicken lady. It's funny, she calls me the chicken lady too, so it's alright. We're the villain in each other's stories. But she was stuck doing work crew on Saturdays because she had a big girl job. And on my way to work, I saw the diamond that says work crew ahead kind of thing. And when I turned and looked, the parking lot beside me that business is empty, and all these cars were gathered there, and all the vests were there as everybody was getting ready to start their work crew trash pickup. And it was going to be the stretch of highway in front of my building. And that chicken lady dipshit, I was hoping was going to be part of it because she did it on Saturdays. But I didn't see her, which was sad. And then I remembered one of her TikToks. That's my favorite thing to do, is listen to that. One of her TikToks had said that she was stuck in the work crew through mid-April because of only being able to do it once a week. Which clued me into the fact that it's past mid-month, so she's probably not freaking even out there. And that was sad. I cackled though. Oh my god, I laughed. Kind of made my morning. Because I knew it was going to be a long day, but it made me so happy. It was petty, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Tiny bit of sewing, cut, press, wash, rinse, repeat. Yeah. We'll see if we can at least get the head done. I'll be happy if I can get that done. We're going to see how it goes, though. Right, so I do. Four, five. You're a dork. You're a dork, Scully. She laid, though, real still and let me get a bunch of knots and knots off of her that have shown up. You okay, Skulls? Did somebody go upstairs without you? Holy moly. Don't they know better? Oh shit, that's this tiny little bit up here. Sure. Okay, so I've had the weirdest shit start popping up on my feed. Which, okay. And depending on if one of them ever shows up that's interesting, I might even actually watch. But on, like, I think it's Insta, as I'm scrolling through, I run across things that pop up where it's some other country's live feed food cart. Japan was making these street dessert snack things. I don't even know what the fuck they were because I couldn't even understand anything they had to say. But it's like ASMR kind of thing, and you're able to sit there and just watch them cook, and it doesn't have to be cooking, but that was what came across first. And then it was just, oh, look. What are they doing? Oh, that was, look how he folded that. But I didn't even see where I could share it. It was either, are you interested or not interested? And that was it. Only choices. Don't even pretend to know. I also don't understand why I'm not going to say he's trans, but he cross-dresses. Fine. Heels and everything. And hula hoops to a song. So it's like a routine. And no fucking idea why it comes across my feed. I couldn't fucking do it. I can tell you that. I could not hula hoop to a song. And that dude's older than me. So kudos to him. Alright, let's see. Where are my bright lights? If I put this... Fine. We're just not going to fuck with it. We're going to do it this way then. We've got a little space. There. One of the reasons why I don't like using regular paper. The dog has been heard from. I guess they're working on the shop. It's pretty, huh? Hey, I had somebody new Sunday. She's staying in Richmond, from California. We're talking paper piecing. I'm gonna say Stephanie. It's probably Jennifer. You know, I suck at that, so I apologize. But this is foundation paper piecing. Alright, so I'm gonna, you know, just kind of ticks me off here. Hold on. Okay. Later than that. Okay. Everybody finds the tools that work best for you. Like I was telling her about the different papers. The ones I really don't like, my friend does. You know, it's just... Daisy's sleeping. Bye, Katie. All right. 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I don't know if the weather's shifting, but we're going to finish this top head here and probably call it, because my head is starting to pound a little. We don't want that. I don't want that. Alright, so let's, at least I know that part. Alright, so we need another piece. Yellow. So let's do really should send some posters. Got myself a wee bit burnt on that. Let's see how this is going. Okay, it's all the yellow. Before we go to anything up there. That's awfully loud. I gotta start setting shit down quieter. I have no idea really how my husband thinks this thing that he's building is gonna work. No freaking idea. Okay, so if that works. How big? So I'm gonna do that would probably be the last of the yellow that we need. We're gonna put it there to there. That goes beyond. Whoops. Hey, bar. We should, Sarah, here, let's still listening, we should look and see for weddings and for... No, well, we'll start with this thought and then I'll modify it. For weddings and graduations and that sort of thing, you can get candy bar wrappers that aren't Hershey's or that say what you want it to say. I bet you there is a template in Canva to do that, and we could, pick something and do it put it in the goodie bags for the self. One more brilliant idea that I don't have time for.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Just well, I might go get I might get Lunar screws. And
That was loud. Loud on my head. Now it's gonna get loud when I put some dinner. Someone else is here. Hello. Isn't it pretty? Can you tell what we're making? Alright, so I'm not done with yellow, but I think we're done with yellow in this section. 9, sheet 9. Oh, well, I shouldn't have put that on yet. Let's see. No, that'll be fine. Because they wanted 9, 10, 11, 12. So, I'm good. I'm good. Michael's talking about his video game he's designing. Down to 2. What's this gonna be? I need to go take notes and light probably. Whoops. Phew. Felt my scissors cut fabric. Ooh. 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 Alright, didn't have that far enough away.
you're gonna have to get this guy. You're gonna not teach him. You gotta get his bitch. You don't need his bitch. Okay? If you do that, man, you knock him out, you twist him around, leg him around, you make him too. See? See what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah.
Well, it did start to melt it, but I caught it. be afraid to waste a little on a paper piece. Usually pretty good at guessing. You know, it's more like hypothesizing because you've got a little bit of information. Cheeseburgers. What am I going to have? For what? Dinner? I've eaten. I had chicken. I've had a knockoff version of a Greek sheep print recipe we make. Because we didn't have it all. Alright, we are definitely wrapping this up. Sorry, guys. And we need another piece of this. See, and I drew that already. Which is helpful to be able to see through. I can judge much better whether my piece is going to fit if I can see the paper. But I honestly, I might have gotten some of the good stuff. I could have copied this over there. Kind of glad I didn't, seeing how badly I copied it first. So it ended up being chicken, bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, onions, this interesting marinade of sorts, chicken thighs in the oven, and then I cooked some rice. One more book in a big series to do, but I'm kind of at the I want to go do something else before I finish it, but I'm also, it's just one, let's just finish it. I have taken a couple days off of audiobooks because I went down a rabbit hole of horrific shit on the internet. Don't recommend it. Just getting really absolutely sick out there. So I took a break from the audiobook, but I didn't replace it with anything good. I will have to probably start back in the book just to have something more positive. Now it's starting to look like maybe Goldilocks with a bow in her hair. Alright, that's 1, 2, 1, 2. 13, 14. Okay. Started rewatching Elemental. It was a light, even when there was murder, it was lighter than some of the stuff out right now. 3 more pieces. Okay, that's gonna work really nicely because it's just a thin bar we need. And I don't know if I can get the sides out of this piece too. I have to cut a bigger piece. There we go. I'm gonna have a cocktail of Excedrin migraine. That's a Tylenol-based product, so then I won't be able to take my extended release stuff. I wonder. I don't probably have anything left over from anything that would be appropriate. Okay. That will be this. We'll have to decide whether we're taping this little piece on. That won't work. So we will have to probably match that like that. Yes, that. That's enough. But we'll have to cut another piece for the other side. That's okay. What's that one? Do you guys just listening to me just ramble to myself? That's all this is. I'm hoping to get some new viewers from the shop off. So let's not scare them away. Dang, I should have given you a bath today. Okay, here we go. Do you guys typically eat this late? Michael gets up so early in the morning that we tend to try to eat sooner. So that's this. Still don't know whether I'm going to take that on. Probably. Just so I have support at least. It looks like Easter out here. All right, let's Daisy's moving. Hey Daisy, you up? How's it going? Yeah? How's my love bug? Yeah? Can I sew this last piece? I'm quitting here. So this one had a lot of bigger pieces. Some of these other ones we're going to do is a bunch of small things. Oops. I gotta turn this back. Let's see if I do that. You about ready, Days? Please don't pee in here. That's why I did that. Okay. See, I try to be smartical from time to time. Alright, so now we're gonna just kind of do that so it doesn't flop around on us. Okay, shall we trim it? Alright, change camera views. Hey honey. Daisy's up if you could take her out. Might not be loud enough for that. Okay, so I was watching this thing on the Titanic. And it most definitely fell apart. Which I didn't. I grew up thinking that it went down in two pieces. But I guess even right after it sunk, there was a big investigation in there. Even though the witnesses said it went down in multiple pieces, they didn't want to believe them. Gee, witnesses, what do witnesses know? You know, they were just delirious. Okay, I don't think that looks too bad. That is our head. So let's put her on the board. There she goes. There's her head. Alright guys, sorry, I'm gonna bail. Because, well, it's time. It's an hour and 20 some minutes. That's good enough. I got one good section. It's a good place to stop. And my head hurts. So Thursday, I'll be back Thursday and we'll work on this. And we can be discussing other things that would be fun to do. Alright? Yeah, let's come up with some ideas. Alright, guys, have a nice evening. And I will see you later.